Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you like videos like this, and let's get into this video. So as you can tell, this is my top 10 basic bitch palettes that I have. So just a disclaimer, this is not me showing off how many palettes I have or anything like that. You don't need all these palettes, so don't go out there and rushing to buy any of these. But if you want a recommendation, I can always give you one. I'm kind of gonna go through the palettes themselves, kind of giving you about the formula, kind of give you an idea about the formula and stuff. But also, I'm not ranking any of these. These are just in no particular order. I'm just gonna pick them up and then just show you. So let's start out with, like, I think the higher end, and then work our way down. And I just realized I'm missing some palettes. So I don't think I have 10. I think I have more than 10. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Well, I think two of them are the same brand, so I think I could cheat a little bit. So, yeah, I forgot my Colourpop one, so I'll be right back. Okay, I can't believe I forgot my Colourpop palettes. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, wait, where's my Colourpop palettes? And then I started grabbing them all. They're all over the place right now. Not really all over the place. I have some of them on my organizer, and some I have on my bookcase, because I don't have much room left in my organizer for all my palettes. So I put them on my bookcase as, like, display purposes, so they kind of look like book palettes. Anyway, let's get into this video. So I'm gonna start off with not really more high end, but let's start off with the shadows I'm wearing right now on my eye. So I actually just picked this up from the Sephora sale. It was a Sephora exclusive, and this is the Artist Couture Supreme Browns. It's a little dirty because I just used it, and then that's what it looks like. Sorry, my fingerprints are all over it, but I just did this look with that. So I will link everything else I used on my face today. So I just did like a neutral look. I actually was gone wedding shopping with my brother because he's getting married next year in May. So him and his fiance were shopping, and obviously my brother had to leave when she picked out her outfit. But it's not the same color, so I don't think it's a big deal. It was just the idea of what she's getting, and she's getting custom made. Anyways, off topic, but this is the palette. So this is called Supreme Bronze. It just came out like about a month ago, but do you see how beautiful that is? Like, look at these, like, what is that, like a terracotta shade? It's like a bright yellow, and then you got more of your neutrals. So they kind of have cool neutrals up here, like these three, which is kind of nice. I don't know why I'm holding the palette like this, but here you go. It's a better idea. So I really like this. I thought Rippy do a video on this, and I was like, oh my god, I need to get it. It's just because I have the Artist Couture Supreme Nudes. So I only use this, I use in the fall time, I guess, just because of the green shade in there. So pretty much it's a whole neutral palette, but you have that one green shade, so it's more warm. I find I don't see any cooler tones except that one, I believe, and then maybe the dark one, but it's more warm palette, which is weird because if you kind of, do you need both of them? No. I think it's one of those things where if you want more like a goldy brown tone, or do you want more of a bronze tone. This one doesn't have a black, but I'll show you side by side. I know this is not a comparison video, but this is what it looks. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna put my fingers in the palette. Oh my god. So that's what that looks like. So totally different, but yeah. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, you don't need both of them, so either or is a nice, one of these two are perfect for achieving that look. Okay, so my next palette is, I don't really have that many Tarte palettes, and I actually have two, which I forgot to pull out the other one. I thought I did. This one I think was my first Tarte palette, and this is the Tarte Kitten, and it's your cool tone palette. So this is like a really, I think this is like, this one and my next one I'll show you after this one. But it's really cool tone, except that dark navy is not really a neutral color, but it's just basic, really basic. Like this is like one of those ones I put in my purse for a quick makeup look where it's a last minute thing, so I could like just get ready. But yeah, this is the Tarte Sex Kitten. Of course I got it because cat, obviously. But no, the colors were nice, and plus I think we bought, I think it was on sale as well at the Tarte website. And then the other guy I have, this is the Tarteist Pro. What is this? I think it's just a Tarteist Pro. I don't know if they have a different name, but I took this to my cousin's bachelor party, and I achieved a lot of makeup looks with this. So this is what it looks like. Obviously it's not full neutral. Sorry, let me just get the little bit of plastic piece. But you could see there's some neutral shades here, like down here, and then it does have some color, and then some other color, but I feel like it's almost a on neutral palette except the pinks in there, but it was really hard for me to say not to. And this is a good travel size palette as well, because it kind of has like purple, pinks, and then it has your basic neutral colors. But yeah, I used like the browns and like a gold, and then I felt like it worked for my look, and also like I did my cousin's makeup that day, and yeah, it worked. It's a good travel one. All right, so the next one is an indie brand called Sydney Grace. This is my first palette from them. This one, and I bought another one, I believe. I bought another one. Maybe I didn't. I feel like I bought another one. Maybe I didn't. I think this is the only one I have. I thought I got like a smaller one, but I don't think I do. So this is Enduring Love in the deep shade. I know some of this stuff has color in it, but this is more of a cool palette. Besides, if you get rid of like, what, 3 colors in here. So if you get rid of, oh, 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, then it's your basic nude. So if you get rid of these colors, then it's pretty much a nude, like cool tone nude palette. I really enjoyed wearing this. I did do this in the winter time last year, and I used some more neutral shades, and I really liked it. So another cool tone palette if you guys are looking for cool tone, because there's not many out there. There's more warm tones, but yeah, that's a good one too. All right, let's get into Juvia's Place. So Juvia's Place does have a lot of neutral palettes. Like some of their Colourpop palettes do have neutrals in them, but I just picked like just the neutrals. So I recently used this for my cousin's wedding events, one of the events, sorry, during her wedding day. So I went with like a neutral look, and I haven't played with this since, that's the first time I touched it. It was like last month. And this is what the palette looks like. This is the new, oh, I forgot to tell you, this is the Nubian, the first palette by Juvia's Place. And they have a mini, so if you don't want to buy the whole big set, like you get a mini where I think it's only like 6 shades or so. So it's half of this, but this is like perfect. Like there's like every color of like brown in here. Or tan, yeah, pretty much brown. So it's perfect for all skin tones. And Juvia's Place is black owned as well, so, and it's an indie brand. So it's perfect. The other one I use, so I did do last year when Black Lives Matter movement happened. I did all black owned beauty brand makeup, so I used Juvia's Place. So I actually used this palette for my bronzer. I think I used only a couple of shades. I've used this for my other look too, but I think I only used 3 shades in here. 4. So this is the Warrior, just the first Warrior one. So this is what it looks like. So it has 3 mattes and the rest are all shimmer. But do you like how you could use this as your base, and then you have your, so I think I use this as my bronzer And I use this for something else. And then these shades I use as well. Or did I swatch them? I don't even know. But look how gorgeous this palette is. I think I only use this palette for my whole look. Like pretty much full face using this. But like, it's perfect. Perfect neutral palette. It's bigger pans than the other one. So if you feel like this is too much, then yeah. And I actually haven't used this because I'm not really a matte person. I only use mattes for like my initial, and then I like putting shimmer on like I'm wearing right now. It's subtle. But the Warrior 2 is all matte. So if you just want all matte neutral palette, they made that. Just all mattes. And like I said, you could use this for face stuff too. Like I'm pretty sure you could use this as a blush, and I think a bronzer if you're that color. But yeah, this is an all matte palette except the white. But it's a good neutral one as well if you're considering just mattes and you're only a matte person. I actually haven't used it. I'm just showing this in case you guys want something that's not shimmer. All right, let's move into Iconic London, another high end, and then I'll move into my drugstore. And then, yeah, Colourpop's in there. And this is my next one. I don't know which one. I don't know how many I'm at right now, but yeah. This is the Iconic London in Day to Slay eyeshadow palette, which is perfect for travel as well because it has every color underneath the sun. So I usually do neutral shades when I have like wedding functions or anything like that, just because that's the only time I will wear neutral shades. But this is what the palette look like. Can you tell? I like to wear gold shimmer, like a champagne color, like a copper. But yeah, this is a really nice one, except that purple pink. But some neutrals, you know, if you're pink, more pink skin, that would be your neutral, right? So this was perfect. I got this in like my BoxyCharm or something, and it's a perfect palette. It's a little bulky, obviously, but the colors are amazing in here. All right, so my last one before my drugstore. This is the Natasha Denona Peak palette. This one is a BoxyCharm exclusive. So these colors are from a bunch of Natasha's palettes, and they made this into a neutral. So I have worn this, I think, 3 times already, and I know this is not really neutral, but kind of is if you take this terracotta shade almost, and then you kind of got those shades. But this is amazing. So you can't really do much looks with them because you're kind of limited, but I have used pretty much all the colors except I think the terracotta shade, just because I can't figure out what color shade range I want you to do. But it's really nice. It's small and compact if you want something like this. All right, let's move into stay in the small and compact category. If you find that some of these are too expensive and you don't want to spend money on this guy is only $25. It's actually not that expensive. I have gone the e.l.f. bite size palettes. These are freaking amazing. I know I just did Natasha Denona, but if you want dupes, I know that some of the Natasha Denona, like I think this is one of like their neutral palette you could dupe from one of these e.l.f. ones. I don't have. That's not only Natasha Denona I have. So I have Bite Size and Pumpkin Pie, which I've used. I really like that one. And I also have used Truffles, which I haven't used the dark shade, but I should open them up maybe so you guys kind of have an idea. And that's what Truffles looks like, so more cool tone. And Pumpkin, I think this is my favorite. The Pumpkin Pie one's my favorite just because I'm a fall person. Like, screen fall to you guys. I don't know what's going on with my hair here. Alright, and then the newer one I got is Cream and Sugar. I actually haven't opened this one yet. It's like actually brand smacking nude. Tags not even out. I mean, so I can't really say this is my favorite, but if you're looking for something more lighter than the pumpkin spice, like a more basic one. I actually got this originally and then it broke in transit and then I have to repurchase it. But this is a very neutral one, actually. Like, it's not as gold, but like, look at this one. That's perfect. I think this is the one that they compared the Natasha Denona to. I haven't used it yet, but I'm pretty sure it will do the job, because I'm more leaning towards these browns as my neutral. This is more like a lighter skin tone, light to medium. Okay, and then last but not least is this is Makeup Revolution in 24 Gold Chocolate. I really like this one for a drugstore palette. So this is kind of like duping your chocolate palettes from Too Faced, but this is what it looks like. There is some color in here, like these are like fall colors. Like, I like how all my basic bitch palettes are pretty much fall themed. But anyways, that's because it's browns. If you get rid of some of the green and the pinks, like the mauve color, you get more of the neutral. So if you get rid of the green and then these three, then you got more of, and then maybe that one, you got more of a neutral color. And don't you love how some of these are like, you could use as highlighters, but like, look how cute that is. Apparently I really like this shade. I really went ham on that one. But yeah, you could, this kind of looks like the elf quad almost. You know what I mean? So funny. Anyways, so if this is too big, like I said, elf bite-sized ones are perfect if you're one of those people that don't want that many shadows. And yeah, I really actually enjoy this. This was a good drugstore find. And I'm gonna do some honorable mentions that palettes I haven't touched yet. So obviously one of them was that cream and sugar one, which should have been an honorable mention. I haven't used it, but it's a good one. This one by Colored Rain is called Beauty Rust, which is a more of a dark shade. Here we go. I haven't touched this, but totally a neutral one if you're in the market, like if you have this already and then you're looking for something really small. That has 6 shades. This is really nice. And Colored Rain is black one as well, and indie. And then the other one, people raved about this. It does have some colors in it, but if you get rid of like the 3 colors, it's pretty much 3 or 4 colors. It's pretty much a neutral palette. So this is Dose of Color Definition palette. Have I touched it? No. Why haven't I don't know. But this is what it looks like. So if you get rid of those 3 shades, and then maybe that one, and then maybe that one or whatever, like right there, it's your neutral shade. Oh my god, I don't even know why I haven't played with this palette. Like, I was so happy when I finally got it, and then did I swatch it or touched it? No. I think I need to pull this out. I'm doing fall or something. But yes, this one, oh my god, I love the packaging and everything. I think that's it. I have other neutral palettes that I haven't touched as well. There's Dose of Color Sassy Siennas. I do have a dupe for like the ABH palette, the Sultry. Also the other one, the Modern Renaissance. No, not Modern Renaissance, the other one. Oh god, well, I can't remember the name. But that is a good neutral palette. I just don't have them. I do have a dupe version of the Sultry palette that I got from C Color, and I was seeing if it was the same. So this is another honorable mention. If you get rid of that one pink shade, I can't get that off. So this is what it looks like. So it pretty much looks like the dupe. So it's pretty much the same. I just haven't gotten it off. I wanted to see how it performed, but that is kind of your cool tone as well. And I think, no, I'm forgetting one. I forgot one. Can't believe I forgot my high-end one. So, and I forgot my Colourpop. Oh my god. I have so many palettes lying here that I totally like missed it. Should we do this? So yeah, so I totally forgot my high-end one and Colourpop. Like, how do I forget Colourpop? I was obsessed with Colourpop. I think that's why. So Colourpop, I actually have 3 palettes from them. I'm going in the same category. I know I said 10 palettes, but I guess these all count in the same category because they're the same company. So I got the first one as Give It To Me Straight by Colourpop. I was like obsessed with this one. I know it doesn't look like I used it much, but oh my god, that's basic, totally basic. And I bet you now the palettes that they came out with now, pretty much this color story is kind of in it. So if you don't have Give It To Me Straight or you missed out, there's other. And then I was obsessed with this one when this came out. I was always wearing this one pretty much for like neutral or like no makeup looks. And this was Going Coconut. I love coconuts. I'm a coconut. People are like, what does that mean? So I'm like brown on the outside, but I'm actually white. So I'm white on the inside, but brown on the outside. That's how I explain myself. But anyways, this is what it looks like. Isn't that perfect? And then you have like this palm reader that's like perfect in a corner. Like this palette was really well thought out. And then they came out with a cool tone version, and that's taupe. And I wore this in the winter time, and oh my god, love this palette too. It's like I can't decide. Like this is like more. This has warms and cools as well, and this is more cool. Like if you're just a cool tone person, but I got so excited when they came out with this. I love when they come out palettes like this, and then they do stupid shit like, you know, other stuff, and you're like, why can't you be, you know, the brand that I want you guys to be? I don't know what happened there, but yeah, so they have that taupe, so I've used that. And then my high-end luxury brand palette, I do have one. I don't know if you guys could guess, but it is the one and only Charlotte Tilbury. So this is the Dreamgasm eyeshadow palette, and I've used it once. It's because it's very neutral. I'm not really a big neutral lover, but like it's a perfect brown color shade. Like I have used this. Yeah, I have used it once. So I think I've only used these three. I haven't used this shimmer shade right here. So you can see I use those three. But very basic quad. Like if you want something small, you know, a quick easy look, this is like your everyday office look or whatever. And if you want to spend the money, because it is luxury, for this quad, I can't remember how much it is, but I only have 2 of her quads just because I think she was having that summer sale last year, and that's when I picked them up. But I really want to get the green theme one. It's kind of like Tom Ford, you know, Tom Ford comes up with those nice beautiful quads, and you're like, oh my god. But yeah, so this is perfect. And look at the packaging. It's beautiful. It's a small size. It fits like in your purse. I don't know if you want to because it's an expensive palette, but yeah, so hopefully you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified. Just to give you a heads up, I'm more social on Instagram, so my Instagram handle will be here as well. I post more pictures. I'm way more talkative on there than me posting pictures. I'm starting to do my hauls where I'm just going to post pictures of my hauls. It's so much work for me to film my hauls and edit them because I don't get time sometimes, and it's just easy for me to post a picture of my haul or like what new shadows I bought. Like not like a full haul, but like I will post certain pictures of it, and then you would see what I recently got. And that way you guys could talk to me and message me more if you want to. I'm not saying you have to. If you want to become Instagram friends, we can. But I'm way more social there, so hopefully you guys add me on Instagram. That will work better, and I think that's easier for me to just post pictures and reels and stuff like that. And hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know down below what's your favorite or top 5 favorite eyeshadow basic bitch eyeshadows are. And then also let me know if you have any of these and what you guys think of them. And if you guys have questions on any of them, let me know. I also could answer those as well. But if I could pick, I can't. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to talk about the formulas. The formulas are all pretty good on these, the ones I've tried. Like I said, this one I'm wearing today, I pretty much wore this all day, pretty much. Like, I think 6+ hours. And it's still going strong. And that was the Supreme, the Artist Couture Supreme Bronze. So it's going really well. All the other ones I've worn, they're pretty decent as well. They stay for a long time, like even Colourpop does too. So they have good wear test. Juvia's Place, I found some creasing a little bit, but that could also be like heat, and that was like now it's summer. So, you know, the eyeshadows do crease a little bit, like right there. But otherwise, pretty much all of these are good quality. Like I would never say that any of them are like shitty or the worst or whatever, because if they're on my top 10, that means that they're really good. But let me stop talking. Like I said, hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Stay safe and be kind. Bye.